Hi, I'm John from Japanese Knife Imports, and today is day 2 of our time here at the New York International Restaurant and Food Service Show, representing Yamamoto Haken, the Hide brand. And yesterday we gave you an overview of what it is that we were doing here, and today I want to show you a little bit more detail of the knives that we have here to display for Yamamoto Haken, Hide-san and Shin-san. So let's start here with this nickel Damascus Yanagiba. You can see it has the ebony handle and ebony saya. What's really beautiful is when you open it up, you can see that it's got this gorgeous nickel Damascus. It's been etched beautifully. Backside also looks with the wavy pattern that the Gesshin Hide brand is really known for. This one here is one of Sarah and my favorite pieces of this particular event. This is a new lacquerware artist that they started to collaborate with. We first saw some of their work when we went to Japan this last year, and we saw beautiful lacquerware work on one of the sayas. This is a new piece that we hadn't seen yet before it came out here, but it is just gorgeous. And inside, I believe, is a Honyaki Yanagiba. Hopefully, Sarah, you can get a close-up of this. Another one of the really beautiful pieces that we have here today is this Honyaki Deba. This is a piece that we had last year as well. It has a gorgeous handle on it, and again a beautiful ebony saya. This time the Honyaki Deba actually has gold plating in it, and a beautiful design here. And the back of the knife as well. Let's move over this way really quick and check out the Ryu series that we have. The Ryu, or Dragon series, is another series that we had last year at the event. This time, however, the Yanagiba saya has been replaced with one that's been carved out. You can see it's got this beautiful dragon engraving on it. Or carving, I guess, in this case. And that happens to match together with the inside, which also has a dragon engraving on it. This series also has a Deba and Kamagata Usuba, so we'll show you those next. These all have Ichi handles and Ichi sayas. Ichi looks kind of like cherry wood. And again, the wavy pattern that the Gesshin Hide brand is known for. Here's the Kamagata Usuba from the same series. Let's move over this way next. Here you can see some of the standard Gesshin Hide line that we normally carry. Blue number 1 with the rounded and polished spine and rounded and polished choil. Sarah, can you get a close-up of these? This is a 270mm Yanagiba, 180mm Deba, and 180mm Kamagata Usuba. We also have here one of our Hon Warikomi Blue number 2 Wagyutos. This was a special project that we started on with one of the blacksmiths that the Gesshin Hide family works with. This one has an ebony handle on it. We also have some with hoe wood handles on them. This is a double bevel knife, as you can see, pretty much equal on both sides. Here we have a Honyaki Kiritsuke Yanagiba. This one also has a lacquerware handle and saya. You can see that the shape of the Gesshin Hide and Hide brand Kensaki Yanagiba is a little bit different from the standard shape. They don't have that kind of false tip. In fact, the tip extends all the way to the end, the way that they sharpen it. It looks pretty cool in my opinion. Here's the back, and you can see it has a beautiful hamon. Next up is another yanagiba. This one is the hebi yanagiba. It's engraved with the snake. Let's open this one up and take a look. And here, you can see another blue number 1 yanagiba in a slightly larger size. Here we have one more lacquerware kensaki yanagiba, except this time it's ginsanko. It's a stainless steel. Next up, we have our blue number 1 Mizu Honyaki Yanagiba. This one was forged by Shiraki-san and sharpened by the Gesshin Hide makers. This one also comes with an ichi handle and ichi saya. Because blue steel has chromium in it, it's a little bit deeper hardening than white steel. And this makes it a little bit more difficult to get a beautiful hamon on it, but the hamon is still visible on this knife. This next knife is another really cool one. This is the Hide style yanagiba, and you can see here the choil has been ground in a really cool and unique way. This particular knife happens to be ginsanko, as you can see indicated on the blade here. Following that, we have the Momiji series. This is the standard line of blue number 1 with Momiji engraved on it. Momiji is the Japanese maple. And you can see that they've used a little bit of gold for accent here. And we have a yanagiba, a deba, and a kamagata usuba. Next up, we have the chukabocho, or Chinese cleaver. This one happens to be engraved with cranes, and is one that we have at our store in Venice. And many of you have seen the Murakumono knife that we have here at the store. This one has the sitting bull engraved on it. This was a fun project that Shin-san, the son, did on his own with a little bit of inspiration. He's a very artistic guy, and so, you know, every once in a while they need to do something that's going to be a little bit more fun. And lastly, we have the Menkiri Bocho. This year we have 2 of them with us. This is the same one that we had last year, and the one behind it is a newer one. Menkiri Bocho are used in making noodles. And these particular ones have lacquerware up in the top part of the blade. And because making noodles doesn't involve so much water or wet kind of situations, you're able to use lacquerware in the upper part of the blade and not have it get destroyed in the process. This one has a little bit of a 3-dimensional lacquerware to it on the front side, and on the back side is flat. Anyways, that gives you a quick idea of some of the things that we have here with us today at the show. I hope you enjoyed watching, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon, either here in New York or back in our store at Venice. Thanks so much for watching.